ever since the blockbuster hit Spider-Man No Way Home has released back in 2021, damn, that was already a couple years ago, that's pretty crazy. But ever since that film released, fans have been ecstatic for the return of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to play their respective Spider-Man iterations in that film. With that, we also have been demanding Sony make the Amazing Spider-Man 3 and a Spider-Man 4. Whether they are set before or after No Way Home, that's fan preference and doesn't matter too much. We just want more Andrew Garfield and more Tobey Maguire Spider-Man solo movies, that is. The thing is, it's very, very possible. Like, it's painfully possible. It's all just up to Sony at the end of the day to greenlight these projects. They know we want these films. They know they would make so much money off these films. Question is, why are they not greenlighting them? With that being said, let's talk about today's news, where we get more new rumors that apparently Sam Raimi, the director of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and most popularly the original Spider-Man trilogy, is apparently making a Spider-Man 4. So today's news is coming from comicbook.com, and this is real. You can go check it out, the article, if you want, but I'll put screenshots in the video for you guys as usual. So the first paragraph says, Thomas Hayden Church has now appeared as Flint Marko, aka the Sandman, in 2 Spider-Man films, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 and Marvel Studios' Spider-Man No Way Home. If he gets a choice, however, the actor would most certainly appear for a 3rd film. More particularly, he tells comicbook.com that he would love to appear in a 4th Spider-Man film from the mind of Sam Raimi. He says there's always been some kind of, I've heard rumors that Sam Raimi was going to do another Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. And if that happens, I would probably campaign to at least do a cameo. So there is more to the article, which we will go over in a second, but let's talk about this particular part for a minute. Now, my thoughts on this. So I would like to see a Spider-Man 4. That would be cool. Like, if you're wondering, I would prefer TASM 3 over Spider-Man 4. Yes, but we are talking about Spider-Man 4. So as far as Spider-Man 4, I would prefer it to be set after No Way Home personally, and here's why. See, maybe a Spider-Man 4 before No Way Home could work, but I would much rather see after, only because likely this is the last solo film for him. So with that, I would much rather see a proper conclusion for this iconic childhood memory of a character than a prequel to him in a different movie. So that's my thought process on whether or not I want it to be after or before No Way Home. I really would prefer after for a more proper conclusion. Plus, I would also like to see what Peter's life is like with MJ and if he has a kid yet or anything along those lines. Now, moving on to the rest of the article, they say Sam Raimi has been long attached to a 4th Spider-Man project with Sony, even pushing the film into pre-production point. I'm pretty sure this is referring back to like when it was in pre-production originally, like in 2010, 2011, something like that, when they were first doing the project. The filmmaker has now said he's down to return to the project, especially after Multiverse of Madness. And then they quote Sam Raimi when he said in an interview last year, I've come to realize after Multiverse of Madness that anything is possible, anything in the Marvel universe, any team-ups. And he also said, I love Tobey and Kirsten. I think anything is possible. I don't know what their thoughts are about that. I haven't pursued that, referring to Spider-Man 4 film. He doesn't have a story or plan, but even if it wasn't a Spider-Man movie, he would like to work with them again. Tobey Maguire and as well Kirsten Dunst and obviously Sam Raimi at this point have actually come out and said at one point or another they would all love to do a Spider-Man 4. So with that, we have our 2 main characters, we have the director. All we need now is Sony to get their shit together for once and make it happen, and let Sam Raimi do whatever he wants with the story. And this film will make a boatload of money. The only problem is, what villain would they do? Because I assume they wouldn't want to overlap other projects going on. So like we have Madam Web right now, even though she's not a villain, but we have Madam Web, we have Kraven going on, we have Venom going on, even though Tobey already fought Venom before. We just seen Mysterio in Far From Home, but Tobey hasn't fought Mysterio, assumingly anyway. Kingpin, Scorpion, Mr. Negative are likely to show up in the MCU at some point or another. So it could be kind of hard to figure out what villain to choose. We already seen Vulture in a Homecoming, and that was the original plan for Spider-Man 4, Vulture. So I don't know, like I feel like that could be the only difficult aspect of making this film, choosing the perfect villain for this film. But with that, what do you think of this? Do you hope they make Spider-Man 4 with the original cast and crew of Sam Raimi, Tobey, and Kirsten? Make sure to comment your opinion down below so I can discuss all of that with you in the comment section. Thank you for taking time out of your day to click on this video. If you are new to the channel, I cover Spider-Man related get scoops, rumors, leaks, confirmations for the games, movies, TV shows, and I try to upload as much as I can. So if any of that interests you, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. If you want more of this type of content, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to check out my latest video on the left if you haven't already. I hope you're having a good day and that you enjoyed the video. Until next time.